What's up, Revolutionaries? Jolly here. And today we're going to be talking about the newest King of the Hill game, Pubg, or Player Unknown Battlegrounds. I'm sure you guys have heard of this game. It's extremely successful. I believe it sold over 2 million copies. So that's at least $60 million. At 30 bucks a copy. So they're rolling in money over there. So how does this game look? How's the company been treating this game? Obviously, right now, the guy who made it, who refers to himself as Player Unknown, has been beyond amazing with this game. I mean, he is very communicative. He's on Twitter, he's on Reddit, he's on Twitch. I mean, he'll hop in people's channels that are streaming it and he'll just start talking to them, which I think is just amazing. I think it's super cool of him to do that. And this guy has no idea that I'm here. Oh, I'm going to come in for this. And you're out of here. But back to the topic. So he's been very communicative, which, if you look at the other big King of the Hill game, which would be H1Z1, a lot of the players' problems is that, the devs don't talk to them that much. Updates are not frequent whatsoever, which is not a problem with Pubg. I believe we've had weekly updates, and these aren't some, 5-10 megabyte updates. We're talking, hundreds of megabytes worth of update that these guys are just tossing out optimization, adding new guns, adding content to the game. I believe they're adding weather soon. So if these guys are looking to make Pubg the real King of the Hill game, the official one, the undisputed champion, then they are doing a really good job. Because the way it is right now, people are already preferring Battlegrounds over King of the Kill, which people thought was never going to happen. Everybody thought that this game was just going to die, and that's not the case. I believe that if they continue to update this game weekly, and it doesn't need to be weekly, I mean, I'm sure that some of the more significant changes, especially when it comes to increasing the overall optimization of the game, that's probably not something that they can just bang out in 1 week. That's probably gonna have to be something done over, no, maybe not that long of a period of time, but it's probably gonna take them a while. Now we can come back to what's the future of it. Can Pubg become the next esports spotlight? No. I don't think Pubg is the type of game that can become, an esports sensation. I think it's a very fun game to play. I can definitely see tournaments revolving around Pubg, but unfortunately, I can't see it being a big esports game, simply for the sole fact that it's too random to be a consistent game. I mean, how many games have I played or you played where you land in a building with somebody and you're just both trying to find guns, and either one of you, it's either you or him find a gun first and you kill the other one. And obviously it's very satisfying to have been the one who found the gun, but at the same time, excuse me, it's very disheartening to be the one who didn't find the gun. What it really, if Pubg was looking to become an esports game, they would have to have set loot spawns. There would have to be a level of stability where RNG doesn't overtake skill. Oh, hello, car. It has to be some level of consistency where one player can outskill the other player rather than a player simply getting lucky over another player. There's, there's that example in Counter-Strike. You know, manage your economy, you get a rifle, your enemy gets a rifle, you both have an equal chance to kill each other, and you can influence that chance based on positioning, aim, map awareness, all of that. You can't do that in PUBG. It's too random. There's too much shit happening. Shotguns are ridiculous in this game. I mean, shotguns at close to medium quarters are sometimes more powerful than rifles. That's why I don't like to drop a shotgun. You know, I find a car right here, but I don't want to drop it, my shotgun, because you think about it, what happens if somebody who does have a shotgun or an SMG rushes me? I'm going to have to spray them down with my M4, or I keep the shotgun and I can just whip out a shotgun and kill them. But back to the topic at hand, I think PUBG's future is going to be more of a fun friends game or a solo game that you can play for your own entertainment and joy. I don't think you have to play this game way too seriously. I think you can be good at it. There's obviously a few people that are already pretty good at the game. I think that soon they can probably add skins. I think that they should hold off on doing that just so people don't think that they're just trying to bait money out of you. Which would be my first thought if, like, tomorrow they were like, oh, hey, we're adding skins and you can buy it for real money. If they add skins and it's just used with the points that you get from playing the game, then that's fine, because everybody has an equal chance. You don't have that if it comes down to money, because, that's life. Some people have more money than others. So I think if they wait till beta, release the skins, we're golden. I really think that PUBG can become, the next big TF2 where, you tell your friends to buy it and you get together and you play, or you just hop in by yourself and you have a good time. I think that this game is a very fun one. And if you're not playing it, you're missing out. It's just a lot of entertainment value. It's equally frustrating and lovable at the same time, which is weird, because 90% of the time I hate this game, but 10% of the time where I don't get dicked on loot or just, positioning, or take your pick. Take it. Decide what gets you killed most of the time. But if you're if you're able to come out on top of the fight, even getting into the top 10 is fun. But I think this game is definitely worth it. I think at the rate that they're updating it, they're taking the game very seriously, and that this game has a future. Maybe within a year, we'll even be able to play this game at medium to high at 144 frames per second for all of us out there that have those fancy monitors. Now that would be a treat. Unfortunately, we don't have that option right now, but hey, you got to take it one step at a time. You got to give them credit for how much they've done with the game so far, but let's hope that this success doesn't blow up to their heads and they just end up deciding, oh hey, well, we got all this money, let's just start milking it now, which seems to be the idea behind H1Z1. I'm sorry to all my H1Z1 fans out there, but I hold true. I mean it. Game still not released, and how many cases do they have? Come on, finish the game first, or at least fix all the shit that you guys are complaining about. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for listening to my rambling. This is my first type of video where I do this kind of format. I'm looking to improve. I'm testing out a bunch of different editing and video software. So, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll record some more interesting gameplay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, goodbye, and have a wonderful night.